Hi everyone, welcome to Trex Gaming and another episode of Let's Craft. Now, this character is my scribe, and in the past 2 days I sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the item level 400 trinkets. Now, these are made using Zin'Anthid by milling them and then making Maroon Ink. So we need to mill Zin'Anthid. And I'm the kind of person who would like to know exactly what an item is going to cost me, and when I list it, that I'm not cutting myself, so I will never sell an item with a loss. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go to the auction house, I'm gonna buy Zin'Anthid by scanning Zin'Anthid. Yes, I'm using TSM4, so I'm gonna buy these out. I'm gonna go with full stacks, see what I can buy. I can buy 3 stacks. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pick those up, I'm going to mass mill everything, and then we are going to let TSM calculate how much profit I'm gonna make. Now TSM by default is gonna say with okay DB market price and then convert and vendor using it in the string. I can show you right away. Just a second. Materials. So this is the default formula that TSM uses to craft. Well, to decide the crafting cost. So what we are going to do, we are going to base a formula on the price that we use to buy out Zin'Anthid. So now we have 200 Zin'Anthid. I'm gonna switch to normal and I'm gonna mill these 600. I'm gonna show you. So yesterday I did 239 Maroon Ink from 400 Zin'Anthid, which comes out at 1.76. So how do you do it? Well, it's written down, so you divide the amount of Zin'Anthid with the amount of Maroon Ink that you get. But now we are going to go from 1000 Zin'Anthid with whatever we got now. So I started with 4. And this is going rather quickly, it doesn't take that long, 30 seconds. So a second per mill. So we got a second stack right there. Almost done, final stack. And we have received 372 right now. 372 Maroon Ink. This is just basic stuff. Don't need anything special. So what we're gonna do, we are going to divide the 1000 with 611 in total. 611. And that comes down to 1000 Zin'Anthid divided by 611 Maroon Ink at 1.63. Is 1.63. That's the factor we are going to use. And how we're going to use it, right now if I go to Maroon Ink, that's on top here, I have the factor of 1.67. So the crafting cost in the tooltip below is going to say crafting cost for Maroon Pigment is 76 gold. And this is very important if you want to use this to do exactly as I did now. So Maroon Pigment, for me, it is the average buy price for Zin'Anthid, which is 45 gold in my case now. That's the item ID of Zin'Anthid, and we're going to switch this to 63. So reload it, it's 74 gold per Maroon Ink, and then Maroon Ink itself, it just adds 10 silver of distilled water. So Maroon Ink, I don't even have enough to create all, I need to head back to Zuldazar. So I'm back at Orgrimmar. I bought myself 3 stacks of distilled water and the additional I still had. I'm gonna make a Maroon Ink and I'm just gonna create. And from making these, I'm gonna say I spent like, what was it, 30,000 gold on this Zin'Anthid. We are going to craft trinkets because they sell. I have 1 of these on the auction house. I have 0 of these on the auction house and the price went up to 27,000. So yes, I'm going to craft them. Sundering, I still have 3 in total. And the final one, I have only 1. So what I'm at least going to do is queue 2 of the Swirling Tides. I'm gonna queue... No, that's Swirling Tides. I need 1 of the Swirling Tides. I need 2 of Storms. So I'm gonna queue 2. Swirling Tides, get rid of 1. Okay. And then also 1 extra Mystical Bulwark. I have 8 Expulsum, so I can make 4. See what the estimated profit is. That's 60,000 gold. The only thing else you need is light parchment and an ultramarine ink, which costs almost 0 gold. So for this, let's see how much maroon ink we're gonna use. I'm gonna use, let's see, that's 180 maroon ink. Out of 180 maroon ink, I will make 60,000 gold at the moment, and I still have some more left because I just milled and received 372. So what else can I do? If I put maroon ink on the auction house, my crafting cost will say, okay, now it's higher. What you can do as well is buy these cheap maroon ink. Well, it's cheaper than to mill Zin'Anthid. It's showing me right now. The same with maroon ink. On the market value is 257. I could post some on the auction house as well. So I'm getting more profit. I just made 60,000 gold of using half of what I received. So if I double this, this would be 120,000 gold in my case. Not on every server, every trinket will go for 10,000 gold, but this is going to give you exactly the price of your maroon ink if you buy this. If you buy this on the auction house, if you buy Zin'Anthid, this will tell you how much, and it's just this. And if you pay notice already, underneath the video in the description, you will find this formula, and it's just this formula. I post my trinkets. Let me show you the group that I use. Yeah, I got a test group up. Okay, I go to Inscription. Ooh, scroll. I go to Inscription and I go to BFA trinkets. My group operation is going to say I post this at 112% crafting, the cheapest one, or 80% DB market, or 60% DB market, or 112% average buy. It must be above 200% vendor sell and above 100% destroy, which means you're gonna disenchant it. So my normal price is a little bit higher, and then my max price is of course much higher. But this is how I'm going to, maybe I can change this to 300 crafting and 200% DB market, because we saw there was a trinket up there for 20,000 gold. So this will be in the description. You put it there, and every time you buy Zin'Anthid, if you look at the tooltip, you have TSM accounting, purchased, minimum, average, and max price. It's going to use that average price. You see, all up till now I bought 1,354 Zin'Anthid in total. So we're almost done with crafting. I'm gonna interrupt the crafting just to be able to craft. Gonna interrupt Maroon Ink creating. I only had 49 to go. But that's trinket 1, trinket 2, trinket 3, and the last one. Okay, I don't have enough ultramarine ink, so let's craft a few quick. I have enough stuff in my bags. Here we go. And it's done. We crafted the other one as well, which I still have on the auction house. So we go to the auction house. I just crafted 4 trinkets, where 2 of the trinkets are worth 27,000 gold. 27,000 gold, yes, at the moment. So we're gonna auction, select inscription, run the post scan, or let it scan. I would appreciate it if it would be a little bit quicker, but okay. Tome of the Quiet Mind, I'm the only one selling them at the moment. I'm not gonna sell my ink. So we have Swirling Tides. Gonna undercut that one. It's 27. I'm just gonna post those manually. So Mystical Bulwark, I have one on the auction house, but it's below minimum price. So it's below either my crafting cost or the DB market. And then Highborn Companion of Sunderling, I have 2 on the auction house, and I'm the cheapest one now because it wants to post at my current price. So posting these 2. Oh, there is a cheaper one now. Tooltip wasn't updated yet. No, let me just post one. And yes, in fact, these trinkets sell, because here's the proof. 6 trinkets sold. So now you have an idea of how you can allow your crafting cost to be decided by filling in the formula. And that shows how profitable Zin'Anthid could be on your, not on your auction house, how profitable it can be for you if you use it in the right way to craft stuff. Inscription is very hot right now. You have Benthic gear, and Benthic gear does not include trinkets. And here you have 400 item level trinkets, which is higher than the Benthic gear itself. Benthic is 385, this is 400. So I hope this video was helpful for you to decide what the crafting cost is, especially when you're a scribe. And I'd like to see you in the next episode. Bye bye.